We are live again on YouTube. This is so weird. It's so different from Instagram. These glasses they look huge on here, but they're not that big. Anyway, this is the only thing with YouTube. There's nobody in. It's not like Instagram where I get instant people in watching. I just wanted to show you something if I can find the bloody thing. Something amazing that happened today. To other people, this will not be amazing, but to me, this is amazing, and it is this. Today, I finally achieved. Hello! I finally achieved my Slimming World Half a Stone award. Now, to some people, this is nothing, and some people can lose that in a week. Me, this is amazing that I've even made it that far, and I'll tell you why. Because literally for the last 2 years, what I've done is ping-ponged between Slimming World groups. So I've basically gone to one group, up and down, up and down, up and down with my weight, and felt really embarrassed because I can't actually even get to the Half a Stone award. And then I've left that group and gone to another group, thought, right, I'll go to a different group, which obviously there's a week in between. And in that week, every single time I've put on the weight that I've lost with that group. So I'm literally going round in a loop for 2 years. I've done that. And last week I came clean to that in class and said, I'm so embarrassed, but I'm proud that I'm actually sat here still. This was last week. And that I'm on 11 weeks and I still haven't got my Half a Stone award. And this week, I got the Half a Stone award. So yeah, for me, that is a massive achievement. I need to follow you both. I think it's really difficult, me. I know that people, I've got a friend, my friend in Skegness, Kath, she can lose like 6-7 pound in a week, easy, but she can put that on in a week as well. I mean, I can put that on in a week if I were on holiday, but I literally am losing. I mean, what's that? 12 weeks. So it's £0.5 a week, which seems like nothing. I mean, when you lose £0.5, you think, God, it's no. But I've just pushed myself to stay and keep going, even when I've been like this to get to the half a stone. So it's been like £2 off, £1 on, £3 off, £2 on. It's been like that. So yeah, but I've got it. I've got to it. I've got there. Did anyone see my basement? I think it's only just uploaded. Did anyone see the basement tour that I did on Instagram? I've not even looked to see if there's been any comments, but oh God, it's so messy down there. But it is. I don't even know why I've been thinking I need a shed or I need to move when I've got that space down there. I just need to do something with that space, and I'm sorted. So yeah, that's the next step. The next stage is going to be doing something with that space. And eBay wise, oh my God, what has happened in the last few days? I know I'm the biggest advocate of eBay, but Jesus, it has died a death for like the last 3 days. So basically since they launched the free for private sellers thing, my eBay's died a death. I did over 100 yesterday, which is that's just average, really. But the day before that, I think I took 12 quid. And then today, what have I sold today? I've sold some this morning, not a lot. It probably be about 12 quid again. So it's just so frustrating, and there's no offers to watchers either. I've just had a look now, and there's like the same one that's been on that I'm not even sending an offer on. The same one that's been on ages. You've got the basement tour on the next tab, and we'll and to watch. I've been watching Chris Hayden live with John Luke and Charlotte. Oh, I've not seen that. I've not watched Cookie and the Haydens for donkeys. I can't remember. Probably, I bet it's 5 years since. I know he's moved and everything since then. Just somebody that I don't watch. Not because I don't like him. I just don't watch him. I think it's because it didn't used to sell a lot of plush. Maybe he still does. And I don't even look at plush. But I were watching someone. It might have been you. I don't know. I was watching someone on Instagram, and I look at the plush basket, but I like glance at it, and I just don't know what I'm looking at. I just think everything to me looks shit. So maybe I need to make a mental note of what plush to look out for. I know, like, there's Mayleg, the little mice. I did think I'd got one of them actually the other day. My Christmas lot of stuff that I'd got, but it's not. What else? Obviously Jellycat. And I mean, I've bought plush before. I've bought big Pokemon plush, and I bought Pokemon plush, and I know for a fact that they sell for like 75 quid, the one that I had. And in the end, I had it that long that I ended up selling it for like 15 quid. Way, way undervalued, just because I just wanted to get rid of it and I was sick of seeing it. And this is what I mean when I talk about what you sell, eBay pushes. So because I'm not a plush seller and I'm not a clothing seller, it's rare that I will get a decent sale for clothing or plush. I might have something amazing on my eBay, but it'll be really down at the bottom. It won't be up there when you're searching, because I am not known as a clothing or plush seller. I am known as a, lamp rugs, lampshades, pictures, homeware seller, basically. Let me just read what you've said. Chris has a podcast and interviews resellers each week. Next week is Aaron Patrick, accountant, on. He doesn't buy as much plush as he used to. Interesting. Is that guy the one off Bothics? Aaron Patrick. Yeah, interesting. I might have to look it up. But it's like, same with that. That's a similar thing. Obviously Cookie and the Haydens, I am subscribed to them. I have been for years and years and years. But when I go on my YouTube, it doesn't show me any of their videos, and that's because I don't watch any of their videos. Even though I'm subscribed to them, it shows you what it thinks you want to watch. So that's the same type of thing as what I'm talking about with the plush. If I'm selling plush, it's not going to show my plush because it's thinking to itself, why are you selling plush? You don't sell plush. You sell lampshades and lights and rugs and vases. Cheryl, are you going to book a 1-to-1 with eBay? It's really easy. Have you had it, Leanne? I feel like I need to book one, but I don't know what I actually specifically want to talk about. I feel like I need them to talk me through everything, like go through my whole account. But I feel like they're just going to splurge. They're just going to say the same old splurge, what they always say. I feel like they're going to go through my account. They're going to go, yeah, well, you've got a lot of, what is it? Item specifics that need filling in. And it's all bollocks, them item specifics. They're not anything that's needed desperately. That's like, whoa, flashing up emergency. And then they're going to say, and you need to promote, and which I do some stuff, but not everything. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to wait, like I always do. I'm going to wait and let's see what the feedback is from people who have been on eBay a long time. If the eBay have actually even taught them anything, because I've got a feeling whoever's at the other side of the phone won't have as much of an experience as some people who've been selling on eBay for a long time. But I mean, I'd love to speak to someone who knows the intricacies of how eBay works when, like, in the search results. That I'd love to talk to somebody about that, because I have not got a clue about that really. I'm just surmising when I'm saying stuff about why plush don't get seen that I sell. But Yeah, we'll see. I'll sit back. I'll sit back with this like I do, and I'll see what everyone else says. And then if the people are saying it's good, then I might book a thing. But I don't know why, but I thought you needed to book an appointment if you had a specific issue, not just generally, can you look at my eBay because it's dead? Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's like the vintage thing. I'm just going to sit back and let stuff get ironed out, let everything happen, and then I shall maybe jump on, because I have literally got 4 80-litre tubs of clothing that's just sat there and doing nothing. It's all my own stuff, by the way, as well. So some of it's not, maybe about 10 pieces of stuff that I've bought to resell. Everything else is my own stuff, and I've done nothing with it because I hadn't even had time to just even chuck it on normal Vinted, never mind Vinted Pro. So yeah, but like I can't remember her name. I'm going to completely butcher this. I'm not even going to bother saying it. But someone on Instagram the other day was saying about what pros is there to having Vinted Pro. You know, what extra do you get from having Vinted Pro? We've all learnt this lesson, because anyone who jumped from private account to business account years and years ago, there's no benefit. There's no benefits to doing it at all. Even now, there's no benefits, but now you're getting pushed to do it. So, you know, I'm happy about that because I've been a business seller on eBay for a long time. But what are the pros to being a pro Vinted seller? Does your stuff show up higher on search results? You know, what? There has to be something, but they've not marketed it well, because I think they rushed it because of the eBay announcement. I think Vinted Pro have rushed to like copy, and they're all copying each other out. Do you watch Married to Reselling videos? Oh, yeah, I do watch them. Yeah, a bit, not all the time. I normally ignore. I normally this is awful, but I normally fast forward the beginning bit and get to the point, because I'm not bothered about seeing what they've bought, sold, and what they're picking to wrap. I just get to the point, whatever it is that they're going to be talking about, then I'll fast forward it and get to the point. Um, I'm just reading your comment about it doesn't have to be a specific question. You get 45 minutes with eBay in Ireland. 45 minutes, that's a long time, isn't it? Might be worth thinking about then. But I feel like I need to write down a lot of specific questions first, before. And anyway, you know what's going to happen, don't you? Everyone's going to book an appointment to see eBay. They're going to get absolutely inundated. Then when you go to book an appointment, it's going to be 2 months down the line. And by the time you get round to talking to them, you've probably solved whatever problem it is that you had in the first place. And everyone who books an appointment on eBay, you can guarantee they're going to do a YouTube video in it. So you're going to find out exactly what they're saying anyway. So it's pointless. That's my take on it. Pointless. I tell you, I watch a lot of. I've said it before, but I watch a lot of. I mean, Taylor loves homeschool picker, and part-time picker. We watch them a lot. But I try to, when I'm outsourcing, I have to like YouTube myself, if that makes sense. So because you can get so influenced by other YouTubers and what they buy and what they sell, and that doesn't necessarily work for me. Like homeschooling picker, I love what she buys and sells, and I wish that I could buy and sell the same kind of stuff here. Some of the stuff is a crossover, but a lot of it is like we would not be able to sell that here in the UK. It's completely a different market, a different thing. And I wish that we did more. I missed one last week local to me, and I'm gutted. I wish we did more like garage sale type, yard sale things, because that's that is more tempting to me to go to that. I'd rather go to that than a boot sale, because now it's just dog eat dog at boot sales. It's absolutely horrific. Um, I mean, I'm gonna have to go tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do a full weekend of buying this weekend because I've got no stock. Got about 4 things that I need to list, and they're all big things. So I'm gonna try and get them listed tonight when Taylor's gone to her dad's. But tomorrow looks like the weather's gonna be decent, so it's gonna be sunny all day. So realistically, I could do 3-car boots tomorrow. I could do York, Panel, and I'd be late to Panel though. York, Panel, and Thirsk in the afternoon. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. I did all right last time I did that. But I haven't done York in ages. And you've got to take like £2 million to York to actually have enough money in your pocket. Oh, there's loads of comments. Let me just read. Right, we got to there. I love them too, but usually watch at night and fall asleep. I would be great if we had similar outlets. I know it's not. I know they're both so polite. I know she's got ADHD, which is why I like to watch her because I like to see if there's any similarities, and there's not because she is so particular. She's so how she holds things even. She puts things down like really carefully and everything's really neat and it's all like boxed off, which I suppose I am a bit like that. I like things to be boxed off. But yeah, they're so polite. But I don't think I have watched one American YouTuber reseller who's not polite. They are polite. I think Americans are much more polite than we are. And the British, we're supposed to be polite, but no. Yeah, they've got really good manners, aren't they? And they say to every single person when they've been to garage sale, hope you have a good sale. Hope you and just I'm that it's that dog eat dog ear that when I'm out at car boot or whatever, I forget to be polite. I mean, I do say please and thank you, obviously. I'm not a complete dickhead, but I don't think to say hope you have a good day or I don't think to say something like that because it's that dog eat dog that you quickly onto the next. You quickly onto the next. You haven't got time to be thinking shit. I know it should just come as a second nature, really, shouldn't it? I shouldn't be saying that, but I do think that every rep will give you a different answer. God, exactly. uh, that's what I mean. Why do people hit their horn really loud when they're going down the street? They're just dicks. Anyway, yeah. So I think it's just going to be like an intense talking to someone on the phone at eBay like you normally would. Because I mean, I'm not. I have been on the phone to eBay before and thought, wow, they actually know what they're talking about. That was such a good call. If it's like that, if it is like people who are experts, who are really knowledgeable, who've been, working for eBay for like at least 5 years, I think they need to have done. Because you have to have some background knowledge of what's gone on in the past and how sellers feel because of things that have happened. If you're new and you've only been there 6 months, and you can guarantee that it is going to be some newbies in there in it because they're going to have taken on more staff. Anyway, let's see. Did you go to jumble sales? I went to a jumble sale, not last week before, and did really well. But it was a jumble sale that is not very well advertised and quite far away from any motorways. I mean, I live right in between two massive and big motorways, so I'm easy access to anywhere. But I'd been to visit my friend, and um, we'd just been scouring for jumble sales, and we found this one. And to be honest, it was quite busy to say it were in sticks, but it wasn't like here. If there's a jumble sale here, you queue in for at least an hour before jumble sale. and it's the massive, like you're just getting elbowed. So I have been, yeah. You've got 2 this weekend. God, I wish I had loads of jumble sales. I think if you live in sticks a bit more, you get more jumble sales or better jumble sales. Ricky Lee's very polite. He's polite, isn't he? You mean when he's going to car boots and stuff? Yeah, I think he's learnt that from Americans. Sorry, Ricky. not saying you're not polite in real life. I went to eBay Open at NEC and had a chat with. I'm dying to go to eBay Open. I cancelled at the Manchester one for some reason. I can't remember what happened. Something happened, Taylor poorly or something, but I cancelled. Yeah. You had a chat with the rep for 15 minutes, and he helped me with bits on my shop. And I've been on eBay for 21 years, so can still learn. We shall see then. I might book one. You are down south in Hampshire. Oh, well, that's very country bumpkin type place, isn't it? Hampshire. And that's the type of place that I went the other week for that jumble sale. And I think I bought about 10 things, which shouldn't seem a lot, but it were 10 things that will get me at least 30 quid an item. And one of them's like over 100 quid. One of them was 50. So yeah, I did all right. And I think I spent about 15 quid, maybe something like that. It wasn't the cheapest, but it wasn't expensive, obviously. You should go next year as it's the 30 years anniversary. Oh yeah. I know I'm a bit miffed that I didn't go this year because everyone who's been on eBay for longer than 20 years got a bloody plaque. I want a plaque. I might tell them that. If I book one of them 45 minutes, I might say, I want a plaque. Send me a plaque or some free pens or something. 20 odd years on eBay and I've not had anything branded ever. I've not had one free thing from eBay ever. Some posh villages surrounding where I am, Winchester, and good opportunities. I know a guy who was probably going to watch this or watching it, and he has been going this summer. He has been going down south. He's from like near me, and he's been going down south for the weekend, every weekend buying because he can find, but it's a slog up here to find the stuff that he wants. And he will like, it's absolutely amazing. I think he's been going to like Oxfordshire and stuff. So I know that's where Sarah Resells is from, and she gets some amazing stuff at her car boot. So I used to want to do that. I used to travel a lot more when I were, obviously before Taylor came along. The problem now is, because like I'm dying to go to Eastbourne to see Jessie, thanks it's from a charity shop. And is it PZ? What's that? What are you talking about, Paperman? Yeah, I'm dying to go to. Oh yeah, it is. It is PZ. I know what you're talking about. So yeah. I'm dying to go see Jessie, but I dropped Taylor off on a weekend on a Friday. So like after I've picked her up now at 3:30, I'll go drop her off at her dad's. So 4:00-ish. And then it's a 5.5 hours drive down to Eastbourne for me. So for me to do that drive, get there, I'd only really have Saturday, Sunday morning, then I'm going to race back to get back for Taylor, who comes back on a Sunday at about 4:00. So it's not really doable. It is, but it's a killer. But what I might do is I might start, like, when I want to do them far away places, I might start getting my mum to have Taylor on the Sunday night and take her to school Monday. So then I've got an extra day. I feel like if I had that extra day, it gives me that breathing space, and I could definitely do it then. Who goes down south? Who are you then, Paperman 4000? Do I know you? Do I know you from the queue at First Car Boot? Probably. Um, you've been to Eastbourne charity shops and they're good, plus an okay place to stay. Yeah, we're looking for staying when there was the Eastbourne meet-up, but fucking hell, it's expensive. It's expensive. So expensive compared to here. Saying that, everything's expensive. God, I remember, what were it, 2 years ago, a couple of years ago, I went to Manchester and did a weekend in Manchester and stayed over then at an Airbnb. That were like 40 quid a night, so that's a total bargain. But now, I was looking the other day and I thought, well, let's have a look, see how much stuff is now. Bear in mind, it were only like 2 years ago. At bare minimum, excuse me, bare minimum, it's like 80, which seems ridiculous. Tall banner panel. Oh, yes. I know who you are. Oh. Why have you got Paperman 4000 as your thing? What's your name? Is it Chris? I've forgotten. I've forgotten your name. You mean who lives near me with the brown hair? Or is it the really tall guy called Dave? Bite him in bloody nails. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It is, and it is a proper business expense, that, innit? Yes, Chris. It's just a very old account. Are you going to panel on Saturday tomorrow? I'm thinking about doing York panel and Thirsk because weather's going to be decent. And then Sunday, it looks like it's going to rain at crack of dawn here till about 9, which is the worst time in it ever that you can get rain in it for car boots. Yeah, that will probably kill most at car boots round near me, which is annoying. You know, when you've got it on your head that you're going to do a full weekend of car boots and then the weather completely scuppers it. Oh well, know what we can do about that. We're getting into winter now. I always seem to sit on my laurels all summer. And then come winter, I think, right, what I need to be doing is I need to be really hammering these car boots. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, saying that now, Cheryl, when it's end of car boot season, they're all finished. It's like I get my energy back in winter. It's like summer, I'm absolutely knackered. I'm blaming summer holidays. Because as soon as that summer holidays is over, that's it. I'm done in. Oh, you are definitely going. It's been the best one all year. Yeah, it's a bit. I don't. Do you think it's a bit of a trek? It's only half an hour. It's half an hour for me to get back from Thirsk. It takes me 30 minutes, and you literally live in next village from me. It's not that far. Get your foot down. It's a bit of a trek when you do it from panel. It's a bit of a ball ache. But if you hop, skip, and a jumping in middle, it's not too bad. What did I do not last week, week before? Because I went to panel and Thirsk, so I must have done something in between. Oh yeah, I did. I went to, oh yeah, that were a nightmare. I did panel, then I did Harrogate charity shops and got not one thing. Then I carried on and did some on outskirts of Harrogate, got nothing. Then I was going to go to Ripon. I thought, you know what, sod it, I'll go to Thirsk. And to be fair, I did get some decent bits at Thirsk. But the weather were glorious, wasn't it? Yeah, so I think that's my plan for this weekend. And then Sunday, don't know. I've still got them bamboo drawers to wrap. I have got a box room now though. Yeah, Sunday. What do I need to do Sunday instead of the car boots then? It's a nightmare, isn't it? Because there's nothing you can do. Because all shops are shut. Well, not all shops. There is charity shops open from like 10 o'clock, but I find them hard work on a Sunday because I've been absolutely ransacked. Um, yeah, I've listed an item of clothing today. Can you believe it? It is a deal zip up top that I've had for freaking donkeys. I've had it since summer holidays because I've got it in Brid, a car boot, and it's just been sat there, like literally sat right next to where I take my pictures on the top of the pile. And I've just avoided doing it. Anyway, I've done it today. So I think what I'm going to do this week is look at auctions and see what's on. But usually they're a pile of shite. But we'll see. Right, I'm going to go because it's nearly time to go for Taylor and I need a wee. So that's me going. Bye.